I think the Washington football team is going to put an upset here. They're going to move on. Therefore, Chiefs are going to win this game. Too good. Bills are going to win this game. I think the Bills are going to surprise some people, and the Bills are going to make the Super Bowl. For the Seahawks, I think the Packers are going to take this one and go on to the Super Bowl. I think the Buffalo Bills are going to win the Super Bowl. Hey, what it does? It's Super Bowl time, so you know what that means. But first, please like, share, subscribe. That'll be fantastic, and we'll all be having fun. What it does, welcome back to a Torens Take. We're doing the Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl 55. We're excited, right? It is kind of exciting because there's some fun facts regarding this Super Bowl. Like, this is the first time a team will be playing in their home stadium, that team being the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Bucs are actually the designated home team. You're probably thinking, well, duh, obviously they would be. Duh. Not the case. The teams alternate every year. Next year it's going to be the AFC, and the next year after that will be the NFC. It's purely coincidental that they're the home team in this game. They will, however, be wearing their white jerseys, and the Chiefs will be wearing their red jerseys. Some people were saying this is the first game where the two teams playing each other have the same primary colors. That's wrong. Both teams actually have different reds. I don't know why nobody noticed this when they tweeted it out. Like, they're clearly two different reds. If you want to go down to it, the Chiefs are Pantone 186C. The Bucs are 187C. And you're wondering why I'm talking about jerseys and what jersey who's wearing what. There is a statistic around this. Teams that wear white jerseys are statistically more likely to win in the last almost 20 years than any other team. Let's go all the way back to 2003, where that's actually the last time the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won a Super Bowl. They were wearing their home jerseys. Then it happened in 2004 with the Patriots, in 2011 with the Packers, in 2018 with the Eagles, and last year in 2020 with the Chiefs. Yes, the Chiefs did make it last year. They're back again for more. They're winning the AFC again. Are they becoming the new dynasty? Well, they're still playing the old dynasty, although it's not, I guess, a team dynasty anymore. It's more of a person dynasty. Tom Brady, he's back in the fold. I mean, I bet against Brady in the first game against the Washington football team. I mean, albeit I picked them with Alex Smith planning to be a quarterback, although Heineke didn't play all that bad. The football team really had a chance to win that game. But as we've learned, don't bet against Brady. That's not necessarily my pick, though. The Bucs defense has turned it up, specifically in the playoffs, but they've been good all year long. The Bucs defense were tied for 5th in sacks with 48, and they were tied with like 5 other teams for interceptions with 15. They also allowed the lowest rush yards this year, so that defense has been really good, especially that front. Leading with Ndamukong Suh and Vita Vea, getting him back was huge for the team, but that defense has been really good all year long. Tom Brady's been pretty good this year. He had 42 touchdowns and only 12 interceptions. He's had a pretty typical Tom Brady year. The Chiefs, on the other hand, they were 21st in rush yards allowed. They were 18th in sacks with I say only 32, but they had 32 sacks. But they did have one more interception than the Bucs did with 16. Mahomes, great again this year. He had 40 touchdowns and only 6 interceptions, so he was better than Brady this year. While the defense might not have been so great, the offense has been great. Mahomes, as I mentioned, was really good this year, but they also had 2 receivers in double-digit touchdown scores with Kelsey and Hill. The Bucs receivers are pretty good with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, but Mike Evans was the only one with double-digit touchdowns this year, and he got a lot of them. The running games are probably the most interesting thing about this game on offense. Both teams don't really have a starting running back. They've been really splitting the time. Actually, the best running back out of them all is Ronald Jones on the Buccaneers. Jones led the way with only 7 touchdowns and 978 yards, but he might not even play in this game. Leonard Fournette would be the one who would play, and he's actually had a really good playoffs despite his not really good season at all. But this could be an interesting matchup, especially with the Chiefs' poor run defense. The Chiefs might not have their best running back in Clyde Edwards-Helaire, nor will they might not have Le'Veon Bell. So it's been an undrafted rookie in Darrell Williams who's been running the ball. He's been pretty great in the playoffs this year, but he's got a really tough test against this Bucs D. But they also won't have their top lineman in Eric Fisher, so we'll see how that goes and that tough defense going up, and it'll be a tough day for the offensive line of the Chiefs. So the Chiefs are actually the betting favorites to win this game, but are they? Looking at the statistics and looking at the teams, you have to think the Bucs have an edge. No, I don't know. I just think the Bucs would have an edge. Now, I still don't know who I want to pick. I literally went in this video was hoping I would convince myself of one way on who to pick, and I did. So at my heart, it says the Chiefs. I really want the Chiefs to win. I don't want Tom Brady to win again. We don't need that. We don't need that in our lives. I don't care if he's the GOAT. I don't care whatever. We don't need it. But my gut is saying the Bucks. I already bet against them once. Should I do it again? I'm not going to this time. Yeah, I did convince myself. The Bucks, I think, might win this game with their defense and the loss of Eric Fisher for the Chiefs. I don't know. That high-flying offense is really good. Can they get past the Bucks defense? Their secondary isn't as good as their front, but if they put pressure on Mahomes, he can do magic, but can he do enough? I'm going to take the Bucks. Hopefully, I'm sorry if you're a Bucks fan because my picks don't always work. So we'll see if the Bucks can actually do it. It should be a really fun game. I think this is a really exciting matchup despite seeing Brady and the Chiefs in it again. Parity, the NFL doesn't know what parity is. They haven't seen it in like 20, 30 years. So that doesn't really matter at this point. So I hope you enjoy the game. I hope you enjoy the halftime show. It's the weekend Canadian, so we like that. Thanks for watching, and please share, subscribe. It's Super Bowl 55. It's a giving season. Share this video with everybody and tell them why I'm here. What it does, have a great time.